it do, gang? We gonna recap part 1. Because as y'all know, YouTube took it down and I still don't know why, but hey, here go the footage that I was able to retrieve from the video. That right there pissed me off. Because why leave that trash at the door when y'all know y'all already done rented this house again? Y'all already know we had to get on the line real quick so they can come and get this, because who does that? But we made it safe and sound, and of course, I know the first video, y'all, I was going through the rundown of the house, showing y'all where we gonna be at for the weekend. That's why I was a little confused when YouTube removed my video. But hey, once again, this is where we are. This is the house. Look at my fine ass sister walking through there. But anyway, this is where we are spending the weekend, y'all. This right here is where my days will be spent, on the pool table, whooping ass. But I like the space, though, overall. I love the open floor plan. The only thing that I did not like was the fact that they make you pay extra to utilize this little damn grill they got back here. Why have it back here if you're going to have it locked up? That didn't make no sense to me, but I guess in order for them to make more money, that's what they want to do. So, hey, it's their house, their rules. I'm just a fucking renter. Y'all, the kids were excited. Nobody had time to unpack their stuff. The only thing they wanted to do was get this stuff out the car and put it in the room. Nobody wanted to unpack nothing. I did like the movie theater, however. I just hoped and wished they would have closed it in, but it's open. We're going to have movie night still. Let's get into this big-ass 9-bedroom that we're in. The kids are going to have a ball this weekend. As y'all can see, they already did because we having to recap part 1, but y'all get the picture. This is the room my nephew said this was a monster. Look at him. I asked him, was he going to sleep in this room? And he said, no, the monster was going to get him. So, hey, we all know how that go. Pt.1 wanted to run the whole video. She wanted to do the tour herself. She said, Auntie, let me do it for you. Well, I didn't get a lot of stuff on camera this weekend, y'all, but I had to come back and recap part 1. This is the bed that my niece would not get out of. I'm going to show y'all that shortly as well. Just bear with me because we having to go through all of it again, and I don't remember what I said on the first video. Which it really don't matter because all y'all seeing right now is where we gonna be sleeping. This ain't my room, but you know, hey, where we gonna be sleeping for the weekend. I did, however, like how much space this house had. It is very big, enough room for all these kids to run around. Here is the man of the hour. Y'all, he kind of blowed me the last 20 minutes of the ride. I do remember that part because we got 20 minutes away from the house and this nigga talking about he got a pee. He been two-stepping around this motherfucker since we walked in the door. I know he ain't gonna last long. My niece and nephew running around this motherfucker like two wild animals, but hey, that's what we here for. I remember saying that I like this room. I do like this Harry Potter room. I would have put a little more details with Harry Potter in it though, but I love this Harry Potter room. That was one of my favorite rooms of the house. The NASA room was okay, but I only liked it because the dark walls. I love dark walls. I don't know why, but the Harry Potter room was my favorite one. Just trying to cover everything that I think I covered in the first video, y'all, but I really can't remember. Once again, I am still confused as to what was the child's safety reason for them taking the first video down. Okay, y'all, so this is my niece, Jakayla, aka JK, and she loved this bed. She did not want to get out this bed. She wanted to trade rooms. I had to try to talk her into, like, come on in here with Auntie, y'all, but it wasn't working. He go to game room where my son will be spending most of his time, y'all, because that little nigga is a game fanatic, okay? I'm going to let him have that. I knew he wasn't going to be standing long. Look at him. Anywho, the first day here, y'all, it started to sprinkle. The kids did not care two shits about it sprinkling. They still wanted to get in the pool. And, of course, we let them because we was sitting out there with them. We watching, we monitoring them, y'all, and it wasn't lightning at this point. So what was the harm? They're already in water. A little more water won't hurt them. Like I said, they didn't even want to unpack their stuff. Everybody came in, opened up their suitcase, y'all, and pulled out their bathing suits. And we out here chilling. My sister Bree was on the menu for today, first night there. Of course, her ass ain't gonna cook nothing. She gonna order pizza because that's what she do. Not too much on sis though. She said, fuck that. We done had a long ride. I'm not doing no cooking. Okay, so because I don't know the reason for them taking down my other video, I did block out the items that were on the table, y'all, just because I don't know if that's the reason or not. So I tried to block out the case on the table, but you know what y'all think. Like and subscribe.